Hey everyone, Courtney Ponce here at the first round of the CIF Southern Section Pac-5 Division Playoff game, where tonight we have the Bishop Amat Lancers against the Norco Cougars. The Bishop Amat Lancers come here tonight off of a 3-game winning streak, including their big win over Loyola last week, 24-3. After defeating Loyola, they are now co-league champs with Sarah, which is actually pretty ironic because Bishop Amat's only loss this season in league was to Sarah, and now they share the Mission League title. Meanwhile, Norco comes here after a very tough loss to Corona Centennial last week, 67-20, allowing the Huskies to take home the title once again. With more on Bishop Amat, I'm going to toss it over to Fred Robledo.
All right, well, thanks, Courtney. You know, ever since last year in the semifinals, Bishop Amat losing that heartbreaker to Corona Centennial by 1, they've been looking forward to this year, and specifically this year's Pac-5 playoffs. They've had a tremendous season. You think of their 2 losses to Mater Dei and to Sarah by a combined 6 points. Amat's that close to being 10-0, but it's all about the big prize. It's been 20 years since they won their last CIF championship, and the road starts tonight against Norco. They're as healthy as they're ever going to be, so we'll see. We're going to watch tonight and see how that journey unfolds.
You know, Norco is one of those teams that comes from the Big 8 that's a very athletic team. And for Amat, they're going to have to stop the dual-threat quarterback, Victor Viramontes. Viramontes is being recruited and has already signed his letter of intent to the University of Michigan. That's right. Jim Harbaugh's new Andrew Luck is going to be on the Amat field tonight. But it's not going to be just him. He's got a lot of other athletes that are going to help him out, including Travis Dye, one of their top running backs, and Ryan Sedil. So the question is, for Amat, the dual-threat quarterback hurt them in the beginning of the season with their loss to Sarah. Can they stop to this dual-threat quarterback tonight? Courtney, back to you.
Thanks, Tom. It's definitely going to be a great matchup tonight, especially because it's playoff time. Now, half of the teams are going to be blaming their loss tonight because it's Friday the 13th, while the other half will be advancing to the quarterfinals next week, and the winner of tonight's game will play the winner of Oaks Christian versus Jordan. We've got the highlights for you right now.
Half time, and La Puente and Norco would use almost 6 minutes of first quarter clock on the opening drive, kept alive by great runs like this one right here, with Victor Viramontes going right over the top of this defender. Then he's going to connect with Michael Thomas for this touchdown pass of 5 yards, giving Norco the 6-0 lead. They go for 2, and Viramontes hits Tanner Viscourt over the middle. It's 8-0 Cougars. Amat's first play from scrimmage was a fumble and turned into points by Viramontes once again on this keeper. Another 2-point conversion makes it 16-0 for the Cougars. Damien Garcia would have a great night tonight, hitting Tyler Vaughns here for a big gain. Then it's going to be Torreahono Sweet with his 2-yard touchdown. He also gets the 2-point conversion as well, as Amat cuts the lead 16-8. Second quarter action, that is Viramontes underneath that pile, giving Norco a 23-8 lead. Then Amat would start to go vertical. Garcia hitting his favorite target, Tyler Vaughn's 55-yard touchdown pass. Catch and pitch and catch just like they drew it up. Then the 2-point conversion is made by Sweep on the swinging gate play. 23-16 on the ensuing Norco possession. Clarence Carter III is going to pick off Viramontes and take this back to the house, tying the game up at 23. He would later leave the game with an injury, did not return, but this play got the Lancers going. But Amat couldn't stop Viramontes in the first half. This was the biggest run of the game that he had. 56 yards to the Amat 5-yard line. He's later going to connect with Troy Dye. Over here on the left-hand side, Norco goes back up 30-23. We're only in the second quarter here. 30-23 the score. Then more Amat long ball. This one from Garcia is going to hit Trevon Sidney, 60 yards on the touchdown. 228 yards passing for Garcia on the night. 5 touchdowns. We're tied at 30. Amat would then start getting to Viramontes. He is sacked from behind here. Ryan Munoz is going to get to him. Amat's going to get the ball back, and it's going to be Torreahono Sweet once again, right up the middle, untouched, into the end zone. 37-30. Amat is going to take the lead for good this time. More defense for Amat. This time it's Ricky Fierro Schneider with the sack, giving Amat the ball back, and Garcia once again is going to find his favorite target in the corner of the end zone. Tyler Vaughns goes up for this one. brings it down 44-30. This is only the second quarter, folks. We haven't even hit halftime yet. Garcia was just getting a lot of time behind his offensive line, and he's going to air it out once again. This time, Trevon, Sidney gets behind the defenders once again. The running game was opening this up for the Lancers, and they opened up a 51-30 lead at halftime. And
the halftime score tonight is 51-30. Amat is up. Quickly, I'm here in the dog pound with Michael. Michael, how important is school spirit, especially in tonight's game?
School spirit's big here. Everything we've done this whole year, it's been great. We're finally here in the playoffs. Our team's great. We're hoping they can keep going, and it's going great right now.
Now, looking forward, if you guys keep advancing, what puts your team apart from all the other schools?
We got plans to, when we go on the road, we're going to take 5 buses, just like we did last year. It's going to be great. We're going to have more than this people here. It's going to be great.
Best of luck to you guys. Good job.
Thank you.
And there you have it. In the dog pound, third quarter is about to start. We'll see who takes home the first round of the CIF Division Playoffs.
Second half action, more Torreahono Sweet for Amat. Third touchdown of the night, right up the middle. With this, he's going to break the single-season touchdown record for Amat, 58-30. The Amat crowd was into it as always. Student section throwing the powder up in the air, getting it all over the place. It floated over the field for a couple seconds. Viramontes in the second half just couldn't find any place to run. He was getting sacked. His receivers weren't open. Sweet would then start to pound it once again. This gets it all the way down to the Cougars' 25-yard line. And a few plays later, he's going to finish off this 20-yard touchdown run. 4th touchdown of the night. Who needs a running back out there, NCAA coaches? Someone needs to sign this guy. 65 to 30 at this point. And finally, this 25-yard touchdown pass from Garcia to Sidney once again, capping a huge night for the Lancers.
Here with Coach Steve Haggerty, congratulations, a huge win for this program tonight. Talk me and walk me through your strategy for tonight's game.
Oh, gosh, I don't know the strategy. They're a good football team, and we knew they were going to come and play. And they're a physical football team, and I don't know that we kind of came out right away and played too much. So, but the kids picked it up, and so I'm glad that we won. And but we knew it was going to be a fight tonight, so we just had to keep slugging away. So.
Now, you did say your team did pick it up, which they definitely did. You all didn't get the lead until late second quarter. What changed?
Just kept playing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You guys get to study it more than me right now. I'm not sure what changed. We just kept playing and tried to figure out what was going on. And but they're a good football team, and it's the playoffs. So, but there's 8 teams left, and we're one of them. So we're kind of fired up about that.
Expect from Bishop Amat now that you all are advancing to the quarterfinals against Oaks Christian.
I'm not sure. Hopefully more of what we've been doing. So, but. That's good that they won. We'll be here. That's good. Sorry, I'm just processing all this right now. A lot of the same thing. Hopefully we'll be ready to play and won't fall behind like we did. And, it'll be a good game. It'll be fun. They're a 3rd seed and undefeated, and it'll be good for us.
Vaughns here with head coach Chuck Chaston. Definitely a tough loss for your program tonight. Not how you wanted to come out. You all suffered a very tough loss last week to Centennial and then Amat. How does that process through everything?
It's football. I thought our kids played a great first half, and the wheels kind of fell up there at the end of the second quarter. Put yourself down 3 touchdowns with a good football team. That's reality. It is what it is. I'm proud of our kids, and it doesn't set us back. It's another step forward. It's Pac-5. It's competitive. We're going to keep trying.
You did finish your season 8-3 overall. How does that make you feel as a coach to be able to bring your team all the way here to the first round?
Well, I'd like to get past the first round. 8-3 is good, and our 3 losses are all state-ranked top 10 teams. It is what it is.
Trevon, Sidney here tonight. First off, congratulations. A huge win for this program. Talk to me about what's going through your mind, especially having this huge win, 72-36.
We still got to come back and practice harder. We came out in the game kind of sluggish, and it showed. We were down 16 points in the first quarter, and then we just talked and we picked it up. We played together as a team in the second half, and we really combined.
Now, talk to me about that play that happened after Clarence Carter III got injured. You ended up scoring a touchdown right after that. What was the momentum going into that play?
We were all fired up. They hit him, and I told them I got him, and we just ran a play and ended up scoring, so it was good.
Next week, you all will be playing Oaks Christian. What can we expect from you and your squad?
just to keep working hard. Hopefully next week we come out hard from the beginning and not sluggish and just get another W.
Congratulations to you. Tonight I am here with Torreahono Sweet. First off, Tori, we have to talk about not only this huge win tonight, but you did break the school record for the amount of touchdowns. You finished with 30. The record used to be 26, which was set back in 2001. How does that personally make you feel to be able to take home the school record?
It feels great. I just want to thank God, though, because without him, nothing is possible. And I just want to thank the great O-line I have. I didn't get touched on about 3 of those runs, and it was just a great night the whole night.
What was your mindset coming into tonight's game, knowing that this wasn't going to be an easy game?
I knew they were a tough team, so just grind out the whole game, 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards, and then eventually I was going to start to pop.
How are you going to take this momentum of this huge win tonight, 72-36, into next week's game in the quarterfinals?
Just work hard all through practice this week and get ready for whoever we got next.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
The final score of tonight's game was 72-36. Bishop Amat with a huge win over the Norco Cougars. Bishop Amat's record does advance to 9-2 overall, and they will be hosting Oaks Christian next week for the quarterfinal matchup. Meanwhile, Norco's season does come to an end, and they finish 8-3 overall. For the Tribune Sports, I'm Courtney Ponce from Bishop Amat High School.